you know, there's a novelization of that TVT out, I hear. Soon to be a major motion picture.
Yeah, I mean, they can just take the raw footage uncut. They don't even need to put anything else. They can just play it and it go for the full time. These Mulisks are doing quite a bit of damage. And getting Terran where it hurts by that gas. A few Marines are going to be able to come in, but nope, they get full killed. And that poor SCV building the missile turret gets taken out.
Yeah, this is a lot of damage going on here. And it's medevac coming out, but Navi decides she's done enough and she backs off.
Yeah, and in that time that she was harassing, she's taken her third. So excellent. Day 9 is probably rejoicing right now with... And
all this is definitely keeping JayMunger distracted. The supply difference is 61 to 82. So while the Mutalisks should not be doing too much against the missile turrets, I can't see how JayMunger can push out against this sort of army.
Yep. We have a whole bunch of tech going down for Navi. She's got a Nidus Worm. She's getting those centrifugal hooks for the Banelings, as well as armor for the Mutalisks. So getting pretty much everything that will hurt Terran. And this is the phase in TVZ. If I haven't killed off my Terran opponent, or my Zerg opponent rather, I get really scared. JayMunger is now starting to push out. He's about to go up to the Xel'Narwhal Watchtower. I'm at 15:45. I'll tell you when I get to 16 minutes. And looks like JayMunger is going to be loading up for a drop. I'm at 16 minutes now. And he's flying all the way to the left side of the base, I assume. Let me check his waypoints. Nope, no waypoints.
He just scanned Navi's base and he saw the Mutalisks there, so probably going to drop the third and maybe try and get out, but you know, as soon as the Mutalisks get there, he could be in trouble, so wow, that's a lot of Banelings morphing in Navi's main.
Yep, and there are Overlords nicely in position. There's nothing to spot behind that.
And he dropped before, stims and goes in. He's going to snipe the hatchery and maybe make a run for it.
Yeah, at the same time,
second stim.
At the same time, Mulisks are over at kind of the north portion of his base. A Nidus Worm is popping out under the watchfly of all those Mulisks. So while that third goes down, there are going to be a whole bunch of Zerglings and a whole bunch of Banelings in JayMunger's base quite quickly. The roar sounds and all these Zerglings stream out. They're going to be able to do quite a bit of damage as those turrets can only shoot air.
I can tell you that it's sometimes the worst feeling when you're on two bases and your army's somewhere else, so you just hear that roar and you're just like, oh god.
I have not yet had dreams of it, but I'm sure one day I'll be dreaming and hearing that roar in my sleep. Marines finally, a few more coming in, trying to stim and fend off those Mulisks, but they're just too much. JayMunger's main army is now back right by his planetary fortress. Any kind of Zergs or Zerglings or Banelings that try to get down to the natural probably have quite a bit of a surprise. Or actually, Navi does see she does have vision on that planetary fortress. All these Banelings coming out now. Let's see where they head. Oh, going straight for all this infantry, and stim goes off, but ooh, so many explosions. JayMunger does manage to get quite a few forces, but those Zerglings, or those Mutalisks, really are just tearing up this base.
It's also worth pointing out that JayMunger has so much stockpile because he just lost so many supply depots. He's at 71 out of 27 supply, and he's actually just about to lose this, I think, to these Banelings. But end up hitting Mordors actually, so that's not too bad, but he's definitely in a very bad shape there.
Oh, absolutely. He's unfortunately queuing several supply depots with a single SCV, which is not really how you want to do that. You want multiple ones. These mutas directly engaging these Marines, and even with the support of medevacs, those mutas are doing pretty well. JayMunger is getting up his third, as Navi is wrecking lives in JayMunger's main base, which is now being relocated down to his natural.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, after this, I don't think JayMunger is going to ever leave the smoke unscouted again on this map. It's definitely something you want to do, especially when they're in close air positions like this. You always want to be leaving something behind that smoke screen.
Absolutely. Yeah. Every time I hear that scream, I know where it is, my army's out of position, and I start cursing. Navi teching up. She just finished her infestation pit. She's also getting the Zerg, not the Zerg, the gold base. At the same time, JayMunger is going off to the left, trying to do a drop, and big confrontation down at the base. All his SCVs trying to repair the single missile turret that fends her off. Navi is forced to back off for just a moment, but unfortunately, all these supply depots are in range, and JayMunger 54 out of 27. Unfortunately, sadly, very supply block. At the third, these Marauders might actually take this out. Some Zerglings and Mutas are coming in to try to defend. Will it be in time? This hatch is gonna go down.
Yeah, a nice little play there. He's not letting Navi get away with too much, but the sad fact is his supplies are so far behind, and as you say, he's not spending all his money fast enough. He's got a lot in the bank, but he's obviously pretty shaken by the fact he just lost his whole main base.
Yep. Again, all sorts of Mutalisks for Navi, gonna wreck some lives. These Stin Marines, even with the help of these missile turrets, the missile turret goes down, even though it's been repaired, and I imagine these other missile turrets will go down quite quickly, and that should be the last one. Now free to rain havoc over this planetary fortress, but instead it's going to go after those SCVs and going to find that third base.
I like how you said wreck some lives. It just made me imagine these Marines coming out of the barracks fresh. They're like, I'm going to do my duty. I'm going to fight the Zerg, and then it's just like they die instantly.
Have you seen that one montage?
Yes.
Okay.
Why so dead?
Why so dead?
Yes, that was out like a week before the beta, I think.
Oh yeah. Navi's taking up to Hive, although at this point probably not needed. She is at 115 supply, JayMunger at 13, and taking out all these supply depots. He's valiantly pushing out 2 Marines off this side of the base, and pushing it with another contingency of Marines in his natural, but there are just too many Mutas at this moment.
It's also worth noting, viewers, that this is Navi, a Zerg, playing for Team Zerg, so apparently this should be the cream of the crop of the Zergs, so representing.
Yep. The backstory is that somebody wanted to have, actually Glenn, who is in chat, he wanted to make Team Terran, and they weren't voted in, or rather, they made Team Terran, and then a bunch of Zergs are like, we don't want to have to deal with that, so we'll make Team Zerg, and Team Terran didn't make the cut when the voting occurred, so Team Zerg exists.
Yeah, to be honest, I think maybe they should have done a little surveying of the Reddit population before they named it Team Terran, because I'm convinced about 75% of Redditors play Zerg, so a team called Team Terran wasn't really going to get the votes.
Nope. And it looks like Navi's going for a Greater Spire. That will just absolutely destroy all those turrets and planetary fortresses. And Navi at this point, her income is phenomenal. 1,500 minerals per. I don't even know how they count that. Navi again checking, and looks like she'll be going in to see if she can do any damage. And with this many Mutalisks, yeah, their turrets up, but they're not going to be able to do anything. And JayMunger calls good game.